It was sure worth all the bother. But in those days, when we ran out, there was nothing we could do but wish we had more. In a few cities, ice cream was beginning to be manufactured. There was transportation between farm and town, but it was a little slow. So was the making of ice cream slow. They had machinery, which made a lot of noise. They had ice, but no refrigeration as we know it now. In those days, ice cream was frozen and hardened in tightly covered cans as they were turned in tubs containing crushed ice mixed with salt. Farmers produced milk and all the other good things that went into ice cream. Considering the limitations of refrigeration and transportation, the old-timers deserve a lot of credit in pioneering a great industry. What was missing? They did have machinery, ice cream makers, farmers, icemen, and customers. Then, why was there so little ice cream business when I was a boy?
That's a good question, Granddad. Let's find the answers. As our country grew, new ways were found for the cities to serve the farms and for the farms to serve the cities. Today, ships from faraway places bring tropical fruits and flavorings that don't grow in the United States, like vanilla, cocoa, pineapples, coconuts, and bananas. But American agriculture produces most of the ingredients that go into modern ice cream. Nuts from American farms add their crunchy goodness. Our farmers in many sections of the United States provide most of the fruit flavors which give ice cream variety. Sweeteners made from sugar cane, sugar beets, and corn come from farms across the country. And to get the food to the ice cream plants today, we have fast farm-to-market roads. Trucks and trains have replaced the horse and wagon. The key partner in producing ice cream hasn't changed. He's still the dairy farmer with his herd of dairy cows. Many things on modern farms have changed for the better. Milking parlors and power machinery made in the city makes the farmer's work easier. Specialists in dairy science have discovered new ways to help cows provide more milk of better quality through better feeding and better care. One thing hasn't changed though. Bossy still has to be milked twice every day. And so with deliveries of good, clean milk from today's farms, America's dairy industry produces healthful products: milk, cream, butter, cheese, and ice cream. At the same time, machinery built in the city bales hay for the dairy herd. A very important partner is the man in transportation. From ports and farms, trucks and trains carry raw products to the city, processed food to market, and farm products to food plants. The next partner is the ice cream maker, all the people who work in the plant. Producing ice cream from milk furnishes employment to thousands of people. At this plant, fresh milk is shipped directly from the farm in glass-lined trucks built like huge vacuum bottles. Here, where milk is piped into the plant, men of town and country meet and work side by side. The man who knows most about making ice cream is the plant superintendent. He checks every step, from receiving to processing and shipping. To be sure the milk is fresh and clean, its quality is judged by smell, by sight, taste, and temperature. A sample is rushed to the laboratory for immediate analysis. The ice cream manufacturer must make sure that his plant receives high-quality ingredients with which to make ice cream. He depends on the skill and accuracy of his laboratory technician trained in chemistry and bacteriology. After the tests, a separator divides the cream from the rest of the milk. This machine whirls the whole milk rapidly, and cream, being lighter, rises and flows through the top outlet. The balance of the fluid containing milk solids is heavier and drains out through a lower pipe. Next, a condenser, by evaporation, removes some of the water from the rest of the separated milk. Thus, more of the nutritionally valuable milk solids in the concentrated milk are used in ice cream. The ice cream manufacturer puts the milk back together in different quantities. He uses more cream and concentrated milk solids. This fluid is called the mix, containing everything except fruits, nuts, and bulky flavoring. Ice cream is basically a dairy food. With the added cream, the mix can be whipped as it freezes and have the smooth, creamy taste and texture that appeals to everyone. Now the mix flows into the pasteurizer to be heated to a high temperature for a regulated amount of time. A recording thermometer makes a written record of the process. Pasteurizing is an additional protection to make sure that ice cream is always a safe food to eat. Next step is passing the mix through the homogenizer, where fat particles are broken up into tiny bits, giving the ice cream a velvety texture. When the hot mix flows from the homogenizer, it must be cooled before storage. The mix is rapidly cooled by plates or by flowing over refrigerated coils, then into a holding tank until freezing time. The modern continuous freezer is entirely different from the one used by Jimmy's granddad when he was a boy. Here the mix flows into a freezing tube, cooled by mechanical refrigeration, where whirling dashers continuously whip the mix as it freezes. The fruit feeder is used to add flavorings to the soft ice cream as it comes from the freezer on its way through the packaging spout. Nearly 200 different flavors of ice cream have been developed. Speed, care, and cleanliness are used throughout the plant. After the covers are put on, the containers move immediately into a hardening room. With temperatures from 15 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit below zero, the ice cream freezes quickly. Warmly clad men, who look like they come from the North Pole, load the ice cream packages on refrigerated trucks for delivery to merchants everywhere, in the city as well as the country. The stores of today are equipped to keep all food products safely stored at the proper temperature until the customer comes to buy. America's ice cream industry is one example of how town and country produce the food we like in all its enticing flavors, colors, and forms. Yes, Granddad, today we enjoy ice cream and many other foods because town and country work together to feed millions of families. And so the journey of ice cream from farm to family continues, a true and never-ending story of town and country.